Hey, no flock given. I wanted to touch base real quick. It's been a minute since I made a post. Wanted to talk about these flock drones that have been coming out. Did you know that they had a expedited thing with the FAA where it doesn't even take much for them to get processed now? And I want you to think about this. They have a 2-mile range for their cameras where now they could just sit there and hover over you and just watch a scene go on. The ATF can reach into your system and they can check this stuff out. Police departments, ATF, fire departments, anyone that has access to the DPPA, which if you look into that law I've talked about before, any government agency can look into the flock system that has access to it. The DPPA gave them pretty much all the government agencies to enter into this, and they can get access into it. But now, anyone that has access through it can just now use the drone system, the flock camera systems, the Flock Nova, and all this other stuff. So now they can do this whole personal database to do whatever they want. And I want you to think about in 2009, the ATF was doing a whole gun registry that they weren't supposed to do. But now the ATF has been stepping over lines before with the bump stock rules. Just imagine they want to redo things and do a whole gun registry. It'd be so easy for them to set up flock cameras outside of gun stores and outside of gun ranges like they already have done. Oops, my bad. And with the cameras, just take pictures of your car sitting outside of the gun store. And I mean, it is a camera, and with AI nowadays, they could literally just zoom in and take a picture of your face, and there's your picture, and your weapons coming out of your car. They can do a registry of your firearms that you have for, the gun range and what you bought at the gun store, and now they got technically a registry. And well, with the drones, if they really wanted to, I mean, if you put the pieces together, the drones, they could just get permission from, I don't know, the gun shows that go on. They could literally ask the gun shows, hey, can we fly a drone over top of you? Not even ask the gun shows. They can just get an FFA request and fly over top, and now they can just take pictures of people coming in and out of the damn the gun shows. Now, there you go. Little gun registry right there. I mean, if you can't see the fact that they are making their own database for gun registries and everything else, I don't know what else I could tell you. The DPPA law has given complete access for this. The flock cameras has given them complete access for this. The drones have given them access for this. And we are just letting them do this. Now, yes, we're taking them to court, we're arguing the fact, we're doing all this stuff, but yet we're still letting it happen. All they're doing is saying, oh, we'll argue the point, and we'll get our freedoms back, we'll get our freedoms back, eventually we'll get our freedoms back. DPPA law has been around since 1994. It blatantly violates your Fourth Amendment right. Since 1994. We'll get our rights back eventually. And any attorney can jump in my comments and they can talk about how it doesn't violate our rights, but I've talked about how it violates your rights. And I would love to see how it doesn't violate our rights. I would love to have a conversation of how the DPPA law doesn't violate our rights. But yet there's no evidence out there of attorneys saying it violates your rights. The ACLU hasn't brought it up. But yet Our social security number, our birth certificate, it's all paperwork. It's all documents. We give it to the DMV, and the DMV says, okay, police department, here you go. You guys can look at whatever you want. FBI, you can look at whatever you want. Just because you have a flock access, now you can look at whatever you want. And even HOAs have a loophole as long as they have a private investigator. They can do whatever they want. But yet, nobody's talking about this stuff because they haven't connected the dots. It's been around since 1994. Our freedom's been taken away since then. Anybody want to talk about it? Anybody want to think about why the dots haven't been connected? Because nobody's talked about it? We walk into the DMV every day and we sign that little piece of paper that says, okay, we'll let them violate our Fourth Amendment right just because they're police departments. Sure, it seems fine. We have all the rights and regulations and everything else. It's a privilege to drive on the roads that we pay for. It's a privilege to drive on the roads that I pay for. It's a privilege to drive in the vehicle that I pay for. But yet, they can run all my personal information. That's perfectly fine. No reasonable articulated suspicion, but they can run your plate because the plate's public access. The information behind it's not, but the plate is. It's a joke. It really is. But we'll get those rights back one day. We'll get them back one day. We'll fight for them. We'll get them back one day. No flock given. Not one. Let's all have a discussion.